Welcome back everyone, and if you're new to the channel, please don't forget to subscribe. I'm back out on the farm again, walking out to try and locate some pigeons. As you can see, the cows are in hot pursuit. As I'm walking down, I look at a distance and I see a few pigeons feeding. So I move up a little closer and I take a position in order to try and get off a shot right here on top of this electrical box here. And this is the first shot of the day. It's about 35 yards, and I nail this guy. He's done. Here is that shot through the scope cam. Watch as the tracer pellet goes right over the top of his head and into the spine, into the vitals, taking him out instantly. And back at the cows, giving me a warm welcome. Make sure you guys stick around. I have 2 squirrel headshots that you don't want to miss. And here is that initial shot. He's done. This guy was left all alone as I approached. He's about 35 yards also. It's a good heart-lung shot. Takes a short sprint and he goes down. Let's see that shot again in the scope cam. Here he is, lonely and nervous, not knowing what to do, but it's too late to react as he takes one right into the heart-lung area, and he's done. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the like button. I spot this guy right at 30 yards. He's on the edge where the grain is stored, and I take my time to get a good shot right over the ledge, and it nails this guy right in the back, but he takes flight. Here's that shot through the scope cam. Initially, I couldn't find this guy. I thought that I'd miss, but I was able to locate him later. He flew all the way down to the opposite side and around the back. Here's that shot in slow motion, and you can see the tracer pellet strikes right in the back, right at the base of the neck. But he will still manage to fly off. This is one of my squirrel headshots. I spot this guy at about 35 yards. He never saw me there. I was hiding behind some of the materials that the farmer has here. And here is that shot through the scope cam. Nails him right in the side of the face, and he's done. Here is that shot in slow motion. Right in the side of the face. And here he is, bleeding out. Done. Back to the pigeon. I spot this guy at 48 yards, just sitting there chilling, and I take him with a good solid shot right in the neck, and he's done instantly. Here's that shot through the scope cam. Watch as the tracer pellet goes right over the top of the roof and right at the base of the neck into the crop, taking him out instantly. These guys are nesting on the rooftop of where the cows are being milked. The farmer looks at me and says, "Hey, kill them all." So I line up 30 yards out and I start taking these guys out. This guy is killed instantly, hits the rooftop like a sack of potatoes. And I move on to the next shot. Same distance. Nesting in the cooling systems. I nail this guy. Again. Done. Here's that shot through the scope cam. These guys just kept coming back. As you can see, they initially take flight, but turn around and come right back. This is an area where apparently a lot of nesting is taking place. They are very comfortable here. And here again, I line up for a third shot, and I take another one out. And he too meets the same fate as the other two. Done. Here's that shot through the scope cam. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the like button. It's a solid shot, and this guy goes nowhere, and he's done. And here is my second squirrel shot of the day. Another good headshot. This guy is at 45 yards. Again, I take hide behind some of the materials, and I line up on this guy. And this pellet hits him right in the ear, and he's done instantly. And here is that shot in slow motion. You can see the pellet right as it makes contact with his ear. Done. And here is that guy between two pieces of metal, bleeding out from his head injuries, and he is done. These guys were at about 50 yards. I take aim on the closest one, and I take him. And it's a pretty good heart-lung shot. Takes a short flight, and he goes down right behind the cows. There is that shot through the scope cam. And he's done. This guy is on the rooftop at 40 yards. I take aim, and I nail this guy. He takes flight, but falls out of the sky, right about there. And he is done. And here is that shot through the scope cam. Here I am again at 30 yards, shooting into the area where the grain is stored. You can see that guy as he falls out of the rafters. Here's that shot through the scope cam. He's nailed with a solid shot, and he is done. And here he is. He's done. This is the last shot of the day. 50 yards. I take aim on one of these guys, and I take him out. Takes a short flight, but again, goes down in the distance. Right about there. Done. And here is that shot through the scope cam. This pellet makes contact more towards the rear of the pigeon, but yet and still, it's enough to bring him down. And he's done. He is done. Thanks for watching, and please don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe.